now. It automatically makes recommendations from the App Store based on the applications you own. And it's really nice. You turn it on your iPhone or iPod Touch, and we've added a third button here called Genius next to New and What's Hot, and it'll show you recommendations based on what you already own. It'll even tell you what it's basing it on. And this will only get better and better and better as we get larger databases of people, what they buy, what they like. The recommendations will get better and better, just like they have for music. The second thing we're adding today is ringtones. We're adding ringtones to the iTunes Store. We have over 30,000 ringtones from all 4 major labels. They're going to be sold at a breakthrough price for ringtones of $1.29, free previews, one-click purchasing, and they're in the iTunes Store. We've bumped podcasts over under More, and we've given that slot to ringtones, and you can just buy ringtones just like you can other music, and they show up right on your iPhone, and you can set them to be ring for any particular number or be your default ringtone. It's really easy. So those are just 2 of the features in 3.1. 3.1 is free for iPhone and iPod Touch customers with 3.0, and it's available today. It's a free download from iTunes, so go check it out. It's really nice. So let's move on to music. Well, to start with, let's start with iTunes. We all love iTunes, use it every day. So do people around the world. iTunes is now in 23 different countries. We just opened Mexico a few weeks ago. And iTunes is the #1 music retailer in the world now. We've sold over 8.5 billion songs, but a statistic that's even more amazing to me is we've recently crossed over 100 million accounts on iTunes, and all with credit cards, all with one-click purchasing. So that makes iTunes one of the largest stores on the web. 100 million accounts. So today we're introducing something really great, and that's iTunes 9, the next major release of iTunes. And this is what iTunes has looked like to date. And this is what iTunes 9 looks like. We've cleaned it up quite a bit, made it much easier to navigate around, and you'll see it in just a few minutes. But I want to cover a few features of iTunes 9. First of all is Genius Mixes. We're going to be applying Genius to yet another area. Now, when we first introduced Genius, it's gotten a great response. iTunes Genius is pure genius. And people have submitted now over 27 million libraries. And each has been about 2,000 songs, and so they've submitted over 54 billion songs that they have got in their libraries. And we've analyzed all of them. And the Genius database has just gotten smarter and smarter and smarter. And hopefully the recommendations have gotten better and better and better. And they've enabled all of us to make these Genius playlists. We pick a song from our library and automatically get a playlist of other songs in our library that go great together with that song. Well, we're applying that same technology and that same database now to something new called Genius Mixes. And what Genius Mixes are is, imagine a Genius DJ that plays endless mixes of songs from your iTunes library that go great together, almost like radio stations. And iTunes will make up to 12 of them based on the music you have in your library and this awesome Genius database. And you just click on one to start playing it. You see the album that's playing in particular. But they'll go on and on and on, playing songs that go well together from your library. And it's really quite something. It's like a great DJ or a great radio station. And we think you're really going to like this. So Genius Mixes. Next, improved syncing. When you want to sync stuff to your iPod Touch or your iPhone,